From an early age, there was something about you that didn't quite fit into the mold of the world. You felt it, but you didn't know how to explain it. While others seemed to navigate life without much questioning, something inside you pulsed differently. Superficial conversations were never enough. The imposed patterns never made sense. You observed, you felt, and you noticed nuances that no one else seemed to perceive. There was a silent restlessness, a subtle calling, as if the reality everyone accepted as absolute was merely a surface layer of something much greater. But that sense of displacement was never a mistake. From the very beginning, your energy carried a different signature, a vibration that never went unnoticed even when you tried to fit in. Some people felt inexplicably drawn to you, as if your presence brought something they didn't even know they were searching for. Others, without understanding why, reacted with resistance, discomfort, even rejection. There were moments when this made you doubt yourself. You wondered why you couldn't just be like everyone else, why connections felt fleeting, why isolation so often seemed inevitable. But now you are beginning to understand. This difference was never a weakness. It was always a sign that you were never meant to follow the flow. You were meant to transform it. Everything in the universe vibrates. Every being, every thought, every emotion carries a specific frequency that shapes reality. But your vibration is not like the others. From the beginning, you have resonated at a frequency that most people do not understand. You feel more deeply, perceive what is hidden, see invisible patterns. Your energetic field does not conform to collective consciousness. It challenges it. For some, your energy is a beacon. They feel drawn to you without even knowing why. Your presence awakens something in them, an unconscious recognition that there is something beyond what they were taught. They feel inspired, renewed, as if your vibration serves as a key to unlocking inner doors they had never opened before. But for others, your frequency is uncomfortable. Those still trapped in the illusions of the world perceive your energy as a threat, not because you do anything against them, but because your very existence forces them to face their own shadows. They don't understand why they feel uneasy around you, why there is something about you that challenges their certainties. And so, without even realizing it, they resist, withdraw, or try to dim your light so they don't have to confront what it reveals. This can be lonely, but it is also confirmation. You were never like the others because you weren't meant to be. Your vibration is not here to conform, it is here to elevate. Have you ever noticed how environments shift when you walk in? How conversations take a different turn, how people seem more alert, more present, or sometimes more unsettled? This is not a coincidence. Your energy, by simply existing, alters the invisible flow around you. Many times you don't even have to say anything. Your presence alone is a force that activates something in others. For some, it manifests as clarity. Suddenly they begin to see truths they had previously ignored. For others, it may trigger discomfort, an inexplicable unease that makes them react defensively, as if your energy is touching something they would rather keep dormant. And perhaps you have noticed this throughout your life without fully understanding why. Situations where you arrive and the atmosphere shifts, where people start behaving differently even though nothing obvious has happened. As if, in some way, your very presence reveals hidden truths waiting to surface. This is the invisible impact you carry. You don't have to try to transform, you are the transformation. Not everyone is prepared to handle the truth your energy holds. Those who have spent their entire lives hiding behind masks feel your presence as a challenge, even if they don't understand why. You don't need to point out people's contradictions. Your mere existence already forces them to confront what they try to avoid. Have you noticed how some people seem uneasy around you? How some avoid you for no apparent reason or react defensively, even when you haven't done anything? This happens because your energy exposes what many have spent their lives trying to hide, even from themselves. Some will walk away. Others will try to diminish you, to dim your light so they don't have to face their own shadows. But none of this is about you. This resistance is not yours, it is theirs. And if you try to carry that guilt, if you try to change who you are just to be accepted, you will be suffocating the mission you were meant to fulfill. Not everyone will be able to see what you see. Not everyone will be ready to receive the energy you carry. And that's okay. Your role was never to be understood by everyone. Your role is to be who you are, regardless of external acceptance. Accepting that not everyone will understand your energy is liberating. You are not here to convince, to prove your worth, or to mold yourself to others' expectations. Your mission is not to please, it is to illuminate. And not everyone wants to see the light. That is why you must choose wisely where you invest your energy. Do not waste your radiance trying to be accepted by those who are not ready. Some people cross your path only to test your patience, to try to make you doubt your own essence. But you cannot allow that to weaken you. Instead of worrying about those who cannot handle your vibration, focus on strengthening your energetic field. Protect your peace. Filter your connections. Surround yourself with those who are ready to grow alongside you. And above all, never dim your light to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Those who truly belong in your journey will recognize your frequency. You won't need to explain, you won't need to justify. They will simply feel it. Your energy is a paradox. It can be healing or it can be destructive. Not because you choose to harm or save, but because your light activates exactly what each person carries within themselves. For those who are ready, your presence is a portal to transformation. But for those who are still clinging to their illusions, your vibration may feel overwhelming, destabilizing. It is not your job to decide how others react to your frequency. Some will find strength in your presence, while others will feel threatened and try to push you away. You do not need to soften your presence just to make others comfortable. What you must understand is that your role is not to force change upon anyone, it is simply to be who you are. Your impact on the world does not come from trying to convince others, but from your ability to remain authentic, unwavering in what you came here to express. You are not responsible for anyone's transformation. Only those who are ready will open themselves to what your energy awakens. And that choice belongs to them, not to you. The simple fact that you exist already transforms those around you. You do not need to teach, you do not need to explain, your energy does the work on its own. Some people will only realize the impact of your presence long after you are gone. In the moment, they may not understand, they may resist, they may even reject you. But something within them has already been activated. Every encounter with you leaves an energetic imprint. For some, it will be a trigger for awakening. For others, a challenge they are not yet ready to face. But one thing is certain. No one crosses your path without being transformed in some way. You are a catalyst. Your vibration does not dim so that others can remain in their comfort zones. Your role is not to carry anyone but to ignite the spark within those who are ready to awaken on their own. You are a beacon, and beacons do not choose who they illuminate. They simply shine. The world is changing. A new consciousness is emerging, and you are part of this process. Your presence here and now is no accident. You did not come just to observe this transition. You came to anchor this new energy. While many still live trapped in the illusion of separation and fear, the chosen ones are awakening to something greater. They feel that reality is no longer the same, that the old structures are collapsing. And within them there is a calling, a silent impulse reminding them that they have an essential role in this shift. Even if your journey feels lonely at times, your impact reaches far beyond what you can imagine. Every time you stay true to your essence, every time you choose to vibrate in your truth, you contribute to the collective transformation. You are not here to follow a path that has already been paved, you are here to create new ones. The new world will not be built by those who fear their own light, but by those who dare to shine without asking for permission. If this message resonated with you, it was not by chance. You already know that your presence is not ordinary, that your energy transforms everything around you. Now, it is time to accept it fully, without fear, without doubt, without the need for external validation. The world needs your light, and the only thing that can extinguish it is your own refusal to shine. Share this truth with those who need to hear it. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Have you noticed the impact of your energy on those around you? Your journey is just beginning, and together we are anchoring a new reality. Stay strong, because the universe has already chosen you.